Hey Cloud family, welcome back to Moomba. Before we get started, there are a few things that I want to go over. The first is that it took time and energy for me to put this together. You can show your appreciation by hitting the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. It's free. I'll wait. Okay. The second thing I wanted to mention is that this material may contain and likely contains mistakes. So if you find one, drop it in the comments, hopefully preferably with a solution, and we'll all learn from it. The last thing is the pace. I don't like long videos, so I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as I can. If I lose you, pause it, rewind it, watch it again. If there are any terms that you don't understand, then look it up on Google. There's a lot of information out there on AWS. Now, let's talk about why I chose this solution. So a static website is basically free with AWS. A static website, let me explain what that is. So a dynamic website is one where you have an interaction with the page. For example, if you sign up for an account with someone, you enter your information, you click the submit button, it comes back with a message saying that you successfully created a new account. With a static page, none of that behavior is possible. All of the content is on the page, and it basically doesn't change. It basically doesn't change. There are some exceptions, and that's why it's considered or called static. The second thing is that AWS will give you a free science certificate. Now, I don't know really what that's worth in general. I mean, there may be some other providers that do the same thing, but when I looked at GoDaddy, they wanted $60. I don't remember what the time frame was. It might have been a year. I don't know. But AWS will give you the basics of a website with a science certificate for free, which I think is a lot. That's great. Why a science certificate? So if you have a website, even if you're not selling, taking orders or taking payments online, you're not a bank or anything like that, the science certificate is still important because search engines like Google rank sites higher with SSL or science certificates, or TLS, which is the newer version of that. So if that's important to you, which it should be, SEO and ranking, site ranking, all that should be important, right? Plus it gives people, I don't know, I would say a level of comfort if you do have a secure page, because there aren't that many pages now that are not secure. So if yours isn't, it could stand out, or people may have less trust using your site. Okay, let's get started. So here's the overview. I broke this up into 5 parts. Like I said, primarily because I wanted to keep the video shorter. So the first thing that we're going to look at is how to create a static website. The second thing, how to create a CloudFront distribution. And CloudFront is a technology that that offers caching. So it fronts your website so that when users access your page, they will get what they call a cached or a saved version of that page, which means that it doesn't have to be rendered from the server each time, which makes it a lot faster. That's only one of the things that CloudFront can do for you. That's how we're going to use it. The second thing, the third thing or topic is purchasing a GoDaddy domain name. And you can get the domain name from anywhere. I use GoDaddy. I've used them for years, and I know that I can get really cheap domain names from them. For example, I can get them as cheap as $1 a year. The next thing is how to create an AWS science certificate. And the last part is how to update CloudFront distribution with a domain name. But we'll go through all of this, and I'll kind of explain some of it as we go along. All right, that's it for this video. I don't think I have anything else to cover. The next one will take us right into the first part, which is creating a static website. See you next time.